Hi, my name is Brian King. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to StampWithBrian.com. Today, I want to show you a couple of techniques using an old standby, Crystal Effects. Crystal Effects gives you a clear lacquer on your project. I used it recently in this project to create a little add-on to the button here on the front. And then also recently, I used it to create a shiny little nose on this adorable koala bear. I want to show you real quick how to create this and maybe offer some helpful tips or tricks that I found helpful. So I'm going to create it on a 3/4 inch circle of cardstock. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to punch it out and put it on this craft mat, the silicone craft mat. Now, what I'm going to do is just to make sure that it doesn't stick to the craft mat, I'm just going to put a dimensional. Now, what happens with the Crystal Effects is that it will pull around, but it won't run over the edge. And you're just going to let your Crystal Effects come out of the jar. And if it's not pouring easily, you might have to force it a little bit or use a piercing tool to kind of poke inside there. But I'm just creating this pool and I'm just going to kind of rub it around and let more of it pool out and just run it to the edges. And it's going to create this lacquer after it dries. Now, if you're using just a little bit of Crystal Effects, you want to let it dry for at least 24 hours or a couple of hours. At least 24 if you're creating a really thick pool. And I want this to have a nice lacquered effect, so I'm letting it sit there. I found that on these very vintage buttons, a 1/2 inch circle fits nicely on the front and the 3/4 inch fits nicely around the back. But texture is something that's very important in card making, and you want to add a little bit of shine or a little bit of roughness or something that's going to want to cause the card recipient to reach out and actually want to touch it. I hope you've enjoyed today's tips and tricks, and I hope you'll email me at stampwithbrian@gmail.com if you have questions, or visit me at stampwithbrian.com to purchase these items or to enjoy all the fun we're having over there. Thanks for stopping by.